Hey everybody, it's Matt with Quality Property Service here in Hickory, North Carolina, coming at you with this week's tool of the week. Last week we had the oscillating saw. This week we've got the little handheld voltage tester. This one's got a little flashlight in it. Pretty cool too. Some key things about this. What this does is it allows you to basically, without having to do any sort of plug and play, just by tapping a wire, it allows you to it tells you if the wire's got any voltage running through it. The light will change. It'll make a little beeping noise. Nice thing about it is that if you're using any sort of regular household outlets, 70 to 1,000 volts, which is pretty high, it'll read that, and then anything from all the way down to 12 volts too. It's got a setting for that. So if you're working on your garage doors, if you're working on your doorbell stuff, anything lower voltage, 12 voltage, this will read that stuff too. So it's a safety tool. It allows you to make sure that what you're working on is de-energized. You're not going to have any sort of issue with getting electrocuted by that wire. I've got some spare wire here, but you turn it on, it beeps, it changes color. Now I would just run this over, and it's not lighting up, it's not changing anything any different. If it were a live wire, this would change color or turn blue, and it would also do a little beeping for me. Let me know, hey, that wire is hot. Be careful when you're touching anything that is connected to. It's dangerous. So that's it's a very good tool to have. It's battery powered, two AAA batteries. Like I said, this one has a flashlight, little handy belt clip here. It's one of those tools that you've got to have if you're working on any sort of electric stuff, even around your house. If you're touching any outlets or anything that has anything to do with power, make sure you're safe. Make sure that you're making sure things are cut off before you're working on them. You can pick those up at any hardware store, Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace, any of the other mom and pop shops too. I'm sure have some sort of variants of the voltage testers. One other thing to note about these things is before you use it on whatever you're working on, you need to test it on what you know is a live wire. You would turn it on, you know that a live wire is there. You'll put it on there and you'll test it to make sure that it turns on and it beeps and it's doing what it's supposed to. But before you go and use it on whatever it is wire that you're testing, that way you know it works and you're not just using a dead unit on a wire that's live. That's this week's tool of the week. Appreciate you guys joining us. Follow us if you don't already, and we'll bring another tool of the week next week. We've got some other videos we're about to upload too with building some of these things here, which is going to be pretty exciting. So go ahead and follow us if you don't already. Share. Let's keep bringing you some content that you guys like. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.